I'm Genevieve. I'm the director of the Sustainable Business Council, and we're here today putting on the first annual Garden City Local Fest. And this is a festival that is celebrating everything about Missoula that's wonderful. We really want to support our local economy by choosing to spend our dollars at locally owned independent businesses, and that's kind of what brought this whole festival about. And we've kind of brought together all of the elements that make Missoula unique. We have incredible sports and outdoor activities, we have incredible food, we have incredible entertainment, live music, and we have amazing businesses. And so this was to showcase all of that. Thank you from the Sustainable Business Council.
Hi, my name is Tina Taylor, and I'm here with Bitterroot Acupuncture and Herbarium. We're here today to support Local Fest. We believe in our local community and doing everything we can to help our fellow Missoulians. We're here today offering complimentary tongue diagnosis. In Chinese medicine, we diagnose a little bit differently. We use the tongue. It's the only internal organ that we can see to kind of tell you what's going on with your internal organs. We're here in Missoula on 140 South 4th Street West, number 3.
My name's Lucas Dupuy. I'm a residential designer here in Missoula. My business is called Sustainable Building Design, and I specialize in low energy and sustainable building systems ranging from straw bale to structural insulated panel. And I'm here with my associates from Depew Building and New Era Plumbing and Heating, and we're kind of pitching an idea to the community that they can make their house more energy efficient with various techniques ranging from insulation to solar hot water panels. And there's a lot of incentives out there from the government right now in terms of tax rebates, grants, low interest loans that can make that a possibility for folks. So we're just trying to get the word out, and that we can do everything from design it to install it.
Liquid Planet is a local, organic, and sustainable beverage company. We produce all of our own products. We produce a lot of organic and sustainable teas, cocos, chais, coffees, you name it under the beverage world, we pretty much make it. All 100% organic, and everything is 100% sustainable. A good example is our teas. We blend our own teas. These teas are loose leaf, high grade, is a loose leaf, high grade tea, and it's actually in a completely biodegradable and sustainable silk package. So you use this once, it goes in the garbage, it completely biodegrades. Pretty amazing little product. We also promote our planetary design line. These lines include eco-teen products that are completely handmade, high-grade stainless steel water bottles. We also have a complete line of high-grade stainless steel French presses and mugs that all made of high-grade stainless steel. We provide discounts for customers who come in and bring their mug in. We figured out that if you actually use a stainless steel mug 23 times, then that makes up for the energy that it takes to actually produce the mug. Everything over 23 times is complete gravy, and you're helping the environment, keeping cups out of the landfill. Let's see, what else do you need? What else do you want here? Oh yes. The cups that we use, Liquid Planet, in 2009, as a matter of fact, one of our largest goals for 2009 is to completely take all of our to-go-ware to biodegradable and sustainable products. We're using a complete line of nothing but PLA plastic products and plastic cups. So if you do need to use a plastic cup, you can take one and know that it's not just going to go in a landfill. PLA cups are made from a special plastic or a special resin, actually called PLA. It completely biodegrades in the landfills. You can throw it away, and it's not just going to sit there for 50 years and be there for the next generation. Our cold cups, or excuse me, our hot cups as well. Most paper cups are made of paper, which is biodegradable. However, they're lined on the inside with a plastic resin that makes them waterproof. Well, new age paper cups are actually lined with the new PLA resin, which biodegrades as well. So you still get water, no water permeability, but it's still good for the environment. You can use this cup if you don't have a stainless steel mug and know that it, again, is going into the landfill and not going to be there for 50 years. We're also, all of our food that we do in our stores are made in sugarcane and PLA biodegradable packaging. This is actually a pressed sugarcane board. It's completely renewable. Sugarcane grows very fast, one of the most renewable sources in the world, along with bamboo. So you know that when you come into Liquid Planet, you're going to get an entire package that will actually not hurt the environment. And the good thing about these is that they're actually compostable as well. So you can throw it into your landfill, you can throw it in your compost at home, and it will completely biodegrade.
Mary Roberts, I am with the Missoula Community Food Co-op. I am representing our little food co-op on the northwest side on Burn Street, trying to engage people in the community to come out and check us out. Perhaps optimally you will become a member, and by being a member you'll get to take part in a really unique community-minded grocery store where we sell all local and organic and natural food, and all of the products on our shelves actually have been analyzed to fit the needs of our food-minded community. We're all about slow food, we're all about organics, and we're all about passing on some really great prices to the community. So please come check us out. It's a wonderful place, it's got great energy, and we love everybody in Missoula.
My name is Shannon Thompson. I'm the owner and creator of Scandals here in Missoula, Montana, and I'm here to sell my soy candles. Soy is a better product than paraffin because it is made from soy plants that are grown here in America. Paraffin candles are made as a byproduct of gasoline. We already give enough money to gasoline companies, as well as the health issues of gasoline product that we then burn and breathe in the leftovers of. So soy, on the other hand, is a healthy product that doesn't have any carcinogens added to it. It's made from the soy plant. They burn a lot slower than paraffin candles, last longer, and they support the American soy farmer instead of the big oil companies.
My name's Ike Wallace, and I'm down here working with EPI and Ecology Project International, which is located in the Montana building downtown, promotes and puts on trips for kids in high school and college and adults as well. And we run 4 programs out of our office. We do a trip to Costa Rica, a trip to Mexico, a trip to the Galapagos, and a trip through Yellowstone National Park. And our philosophy is focused on conservation and ecological issues. So on our trips, we work to reforest and do some reforestation stuff. Our trip in Costa Rica, we work directly with leatherback sea turtles, collecting data on them and counting their eggs and just working to help protect these animals. And then our trip to Mexico, we work with whales and we go out on boats and we do some whale data collecting, and then we camp on beaches at night and do some reforestation work and just some conservation stuff, good stuff. Our trip through Yellowstone National Park, we work with the native animals to Montana and also promote some reforestation stuff. We also feature cultural exchange programs throughout all of our 4 trips, where if you're like a high school kid that goes on this trip, you meet up with a Costa Rican high school kid or a Mexican high school kid. And then lastly, our trip to the Galapagos, you camp on the beaches and you work with the tortoises down there, and also some reforestation stuff, just lots of great conservation stuff. It's all focused around education and conservation and cultural exchange. And, well, we're EPI, we're out of the Montana building, and this is what we do.
Hello, I am Chrissy Manhan, and I operate PassItOnMissoula.com. We offer free and affordable clothes to all Missoula area families that have kids newborn to age size 5. We sell our clothing online. Everything's flaw-free, $5 or under, and then we provide a free delivery service every Saturday. We have 5 public recycling sites where you can recycle your kids' clothing, and 10% of the resale value goes directly to these programs. We have 14 nonprofit partners. 5% of every sale goes directly to one of these nonprofit partners. Please check out PassItOnMissoula.com. When you donate, you get discounts on future purchases. We'll give you cash from maternity clothing, and we get in-store credit for all of your children's equipment. Again, PassItOnMissoula.com, your online store. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Pat Sipley, and I'm the owner of Studio Modera, which is an architectural firm that specializes in modern, residential, sustainable homes. So our passion is designing homes that are sustainable and right for their owners. And today I've just brought a bunch of samples, photographs of different homes that I've actually designed. Several of them are zero energy usage, and Some of them are remodels. I have one over here that's a remodel that was a little apartment building on Dickinson Street, and we took off the roof and gave it a second story and a whole new look and a whole new lease on life. Actually, this is the interior of that apartment building. So we do new house construction, design, as well as remodel work. And we just really believe in making homes that sit gently in the landscape, use sustainable building methods and techniques, and are well built with a really tight envelope to keep the heat in, and in the summer to keep the heat out, which is sort of the primary goal of building green. And we also believe in using a lot of daylighting features, which is basically southern-facing glass, and that works well for passive solar, which helps to heat the house in the winter. And then in the summer, that south-facing glazing, if you have deep overhangs, you can keep the sun off the glass so it stays cool in the summer. So we try to utilize different techniques regarding sustainable house design. Zero energy? Well, actually both of these houses are, this house is currently zero energy. It was constructed with a really high insulation value in its walls, really well insulated windows, and really well insulated roof. It has actually a concrete log, so it's a faux log, which is fireproof, and again adds to the insulation value of the walls. Won't rot, won't ever need to be replaced, so in that way it's sustainable. And that house also has several solar array panels that help to power the house. It has passive solar, so south-facing glazing, which helps again to heat the house in the winter. And it also has a geothermal heat pump system, which uses the warmth of the earth to help heat the house in the winter. And then conversely, in the summer, it uses the coolness of the earth to help cool the house. So the tight envelope, the ground source heat pump system, and the passive solar all help to keep that house's energy use pretty much at zero. They are connected to the grid, so when their solar arrays in the summer produce more than they need, that goes back into the energy grid. And then in the winter, when they don't have as much sun, that month of December, January, then they'll probably take a little off the grid. But it all evens out to basically a net zero energy usage.
I'm Richard Arsenault with the Federal Communications Commission, working with the folks from Channel 13, providing information regarding the transition to digital television. Transition of this station will happen June 12th. If you subscribe to cable or have satellite TV, you don't need to do anything to prepare for the transition. If you get over-the-air analog television, you will need a converter box to obtain digital television after the 12th. You should rescan your box. You can call the station if you need additional information, or you can call the Federal Communications Commission at 1-888-CALL-FCC. Thank you.
My name is Erica Martling. I am the events manager for the Elements Tour. And the Elements Tour is an environmental education project, and we use nature-propelled action sports to help get our message across. We promote renewable energy and sustainability in communities all over the world, primarily North and South America. And this awesome vehicle behind me is a retrofitted 1987 Japanese fire truck that runs on waste vegetable oil. Her name is Baby, and she's also holds the world record for going the farthest of any vehicle without petroleum products of any kind. So we took her from the most northern point of Alaska to the southern tip of Argentina on the Pan American Highway, and kayaked some first descents and incredible rivers along the way. And Seth Warren and Tyler Bratt produced a documentary film about that trip, which has won many awards. It's called Oil and Water. You can check it out on our website, www.naturepropelled.com. And we are currently doing some really fun events. One of them is what we're here for today, Local Fest in Missoula, Montana. And yeah, just enjoying getting our message across to communities all over the world. I don't know, I guess that's about it. The Elements Tour is following the life cycle of water. So we started off on the ocean, on the California coast, and used surfing as our sport to help us talk about tidal energy and wave energy. And then we took the tour up to the air. We used hang gliding to help us kind of demonstrate the importance of wind energy, and visited some really cool wind farms around the southwest of the U.S. And from there we went to the mountains and toured the Rocky Mountains, skiing and snowboarding, and had some incredible adventures, lots of POW days. And now we are on the last section of the water cycle, which is the rivers, tracking the snow melt and heading out back to the ocean by the end of the spring, and kayaking some really fun stuff.
Feel my feet upon the ground and know they walk alone. What do I care now, though, if another day is ending? The days will end until my name is carved in stone alone. You've got me thinking there's a fire down below. Round and round in circles is as far as I can go. Same old repetition, feeling up and down again. Sorrow is a highway, it never seems to end.
Did you ever see the commercial? I've seen
Yeah, I got it.
commercials. One in like a bio.
Must have had your reasons when you left without a call. I don't want you thinking that I shed too many tears.
Yeah, that one was called.
I never felt the need to cry for all the wondering why. I don't think love can ever feel that way again. I searched this whole town around for a wisdom name, but I don't need you thinking that you got the best of me. And it doesn't shame me that I've spent a lot of time wondering if love can ever feel that way again. I wouldn't bet you're thinking about me now. It's all the same to me, cause I don't think that much of you. Since those couple nights I spent alone, sitting home waiting for your call, and you never called at all.
Yeah, that one goes for it. Yeah, that's great.
$15 in Missoula, buying local and sustaining each and every one of us locally as much as possible. So without any further ado, I welcome Genevieve King.
Thank you so much, Robert. We appreciate that. And thank you to the Trail for being one of our big sponsors. I'd also like to take a second to thank our other sponsors, Blackfoot, Big Sky Brewing, New West, First Interstate Bank, News Channel 13, and the Missoula Independent. Thank all of you so very much. And I've got Seth here with me, and we want to talk to you a little bit about how this Garden City Local Fest even came about.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can probably imagine the legwork that we've all been putting in on this over the last 7 months, especially Genevieve and John over at the Sustainable Business Council. It's just, to me, just the other day I walked into the meeting. It was over at the Missoula Downtown Association, and I was thinking to myself, how the heck did this even happen? It was just a room full of people that were just so passionate about what's going on. You can probably name a couple of those people. I mean, I've met them all and I know what each one of them does, but there's so many of them I wouldn't even know where to start. But
we have an incredible group of partners that have put in for this. Seth mentioned the MDA, the Missoula Downtown Association. We've got CFAC, Zach, Zootown Arts Community Center, that it's in the back doing the kid activities. We've had so many people that have pulled together to help us with this, and it all began many months ago. Actually last December, the Sustainable Business Council had their first annual film festival at the Wilma. And one of our feature film of that night was the Oil and Water Project. And we happened to be lucky enough to actually get Seth there, Seth being a local Missoula guy, and it just happened to work out that he happened to be in town at the time that we were doing the film festival, so he was able to come and speak to us. So Seth and I met and started talking, and we had a meeting one day over a brew at the Iron Horse, and I was telling him about this event that we wanted to throw, and he was saying, oh my gosh, we want to throw an event too. And there it happened.
Right, if you guys are wondering, I go around in this truck and I do all kinds of things relating to sustainability and with sort of a focus on renewable energy. And if you guys haven't checked this thing out back here, like, you want to talk about serendipity. This thing is an anomaly back here. I've actually been seeing a lot on the road. I'm sort of one of those people who doesn't like to sit around and read about it. I like to go out there and actually see it for myself. And not too long ago, I was down in Colorado and I ran into these folks that were using biomass to essentially power their whole farming operation. It was a small thing, and I was thinking to myself, you guys are creating electricity with the waste from the farming industry and using it to basically offset all the amount of energy that you need to do it. And if you think about with energy, like, it takes a lot of energy to make energy, and that's the whole thing, is how much energy does it take to do it. So the greatest thing about this and this thing back here is that it's actually just taking something that other people think is trash and making it into just raw electricity, which is amazing. So basically, the electricity, we're trying to set an example with this event, and all the electricity that we're using for this event is completely off the grid, and it's powered basically by trash.
The only actual electricity that's being used is the few plugs that are underneath the pavilion that are powering a couple people's laptops and a few little vendor things. Everything else is generator. All the speakers, all the concerts, everything, including Baby.
Yeah, Baby, we're gonna have a little bit of a talk about Baby in a little bit, but first off, we were talking about the Sustainable Business Council. I mean, basically they invited, the first contact that I personally had with the Sustainable Business Council here in Missoula, and it's just so cool, to see that a town like Missoula has a sustainable bit. Anywhere, every single town needs one of these.
I agree.
So, I ran in, she called me up one day and it was just out of nowhere, and she's like, hey, we're hosting the Wild and Scenic Film Festival, and they're showing a film that I made with another local guy here. His name's Tyler Brott. He's probably over there winning the kayak rodeo right now. He's a very good kayaker. And we did a journey from Alaska all the way to Argentina in this truck that you're looking right here. But we did it without one single drop of petroleum. And it was an amazing trip. If you guys want to check that out, you can go on our website, naturepropelled.com, and see some of the short video clips. And even if you're savvy, you could buy a copy of it.
It's an incredible film. It won accolades all over the world at different film festivals. Very award-winning. Seth's a little celebrity in his own right.
Well, I like to consider it a over-glorified home movie of our trip, but people seem to like it, so I'm thankful for that. And so anyway, Genevieve and I were talking after the film festival, and here I am. I was just actually home for a short stint on the tour, and I'm going from city to city, and I do events. And I work with, grassroots, university, local nonprofits, and I try to, my message is, using my film to sort of promote renewable energy and show people that kind of stuff is possible. I've got really bad ADD, so when the kids are talking, I want to listen to them. So anyway, as the journey sort of conspired, and as I'm traveling down the road, Genevieve and I talked about doing a really big event in Missoula, and I'll tell you, this is by far the biggest event that I've ever personally been affiliated with, and I'm just so proud to be a part of this, and I'm so proud of Missoula for just having such a great and vibrant community to be able to fill a big space like this. It's just really inspiring. So anyway, I started to read a little bit about the SBC and the Sustainable Business Council and what they were all about, and it's a really cool thing, and it's a very important thing for a community to have. And as we go forward in time, we really should look to do more things like this. So maybe you could tell us a little bit about the Sustainable Business Council.
Absolutely. The Sustainable Business Council, we're a group, a network, we're a nonprofit, and we're a network of businesses, individuals, and organizations that are dedicated to a sustainable future. You can find out a lot more information if you go over to the SBC booth. We'd love to sign you up as a member and give you all the benefits of what it means to be a part of something like this. And this particular event kind of comes out of our Buy Local campaign. And I'm sure some of you have seen around town this logo, Think Local, Buy Local. This is a campaign that we started to really try to educate the public on how important it is on putting your dollars back into your own community, especially in a time like this, in an economic climate that we're in. This is when it's most important to create a strong local community. And there's so many reasons why shopping locally makes such a big difference in your community, and that's what we kind of threw this event for. We wanted to showcase all the things that make Missoula unique. We have the most incredible outdoor activities. We've got this incredible kayak competition going on over here. We have amazing activities all over the place. We've got incredible sustainable-based businesses, amazing local businesses. We've got great food. We've got incredible entertainment. Missoula is just an incredible place to live, and so we really wanted to celebrate that, and I'm so happy that we were able to do this with Seth and bring in the alternative energy portion of this, which is such a perfect fit. So thank you so much, Seth, for being a part of this with us.
It's a really just great opportunity to showcase, the research that's been implemented. This thing was built right here in Missoula. It's one of the biggest case studies in the world on gasification, and it's something that I personally think is a very, very solid alternative for bringing us into the future. And I'm so behind it that I've even taken to the schools and actually visited 11 schools in the last 5 days, just trying to spread awareness about the event and about our cause. And one thing that we do with the schools is we do very, very out-of-the-box curriculums, and we've got a competition going that's right along these lines right now. And it's actually, I've figured out a way to actually build a vehicle that runs on this exact same technology here. And I've taken all my research and everything, and as well as some of the research that I've been handed by the University of Montana, and we put it into a curriculum. And we have a competition going right now for kids from K to 12 to actually design a biomass vehicle, pretty much like a vehicle that can run on banana peels or any kind of trash from the side of the road, leaves, sticks, branches.
Any organic matter, right?
Any kind of, or anything basically is taking the energy transfer from decomposition and making that into a gas, and then using that gas to basically create electricity. And the greatest thing about it is that it doesn't let off any carbon dioxide that didn't already fit into the realm of how we live today. Whereas the problem with fossil fuels is when they come out of the ground and we burn them into the air, it's CO2 that wasn't in the system before, as we know it today. So that's a pretty cool thing. The town has honor, heart, and soul. Peace and love, Missoula. A speck on a spinning ball connected to everything natural by 3 rivers that deliver inspiration and hope. May 16th, 2009. The day that marks a new chapter and a new consciousness in Missoula history. We are local Missoulians, and it is time to use our hybrid lives to serve and protect the greatest place on the planet. We are planting seeds that will change everything we know and extend our localism worldwide. One by one, we can make a change. One by one, we can start today.
Right on. Just doing a little, we're gonna practice here with the kids. I think I might get down.
Hello.
Oh, yes. This way we can sing together. You want to share the microphone with me? So, okay, hey guys, here's how the song goes. It goes, one by one, we're taking a look around at what's been going down, down, down. Yeah, one by one, we're taking a look around at what's been going down, down, down. How's that sound? Is that good? All right. Maybe we'll just start it, and then we'll just sort of. Anyways, it's a huge honor to have the opportunity to play with kids, and here we go. The world is dying from our hands. The world is crying, make us stand. One by one we can make a change. One by one we start today. So one by one, we're taking a look around at what's been going down, down. So one by one, taking a look around at what's been going down, down, down. So one by one, we're taking a look around at what's been going down, down, down. Yeah, so one by one, we're taking a look around at what's been going down, down, down. So one by one, we're taking a look around, and now we finally know what's been going down. I'm making it tricky for them. Down our rivers, down our streams. It's time to pay the price for all this plastic convenience we really don't need. No, we don't need. So one by one, yeah, by one. One by one, yeah, we're making a change. Okay, we'll go back to front. You guys ready? Here we go. One by one, We're taking a look around at what's been going down, down, down. Yeah, one by one. We're taking a look around at how we finally know what's been going down. Yeah. So I'm going to do another song, and this has been a really fun song to sing along with kids because it doesn't have any words in the chorus. It makes it easier for me, I can remember it too. Just going to do a quick little tune-up here. Okay guys, this is how this song goes. When we're all gonna sing together, we're gonna go like this. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Right on. You guys got that really quick. Okay, here we go. Rise this child, a new day is born. Rise this country and we'll show you the sun. Fall our wealth is in debt to our past. Then the times are coming to tow our lives at last. Here we go guys. So whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Yeah. Give it up for the kids, huh? Last time said a mother to a dying son. Last time since the year 2001. Last our country is red, white, and blue again. Last our country says the time has come for all of us to join our hands and sing. So whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah. So the other day I was at, I think it was Rattlesnake Elementary School, and I got done playing. The kid goes, "Hey man, do you know any like really sweet leads?" So this is my little attempt for him. Okay guys, we're gonna be coming back soon. Got one more verse and then we'll all be singing together, okay? So rise this child, a new day is born. Rise this country and we'll show you the sun. If all our wealth is in debt to our past, then the times are coming to our lives at last. Here we go. So whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah. One more time. So whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa. So whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Right on.
Our Sustainable Nonprofit Award of the Year goes to St. Patrick Hospital and Health Science Center. Our Sustainable New Venture Award this year goes to North Slope Sustainable Woods and Clausen Windows. And our SBC Advocate of the Year Award goes to Phil Condon and Jesse Davey from the university. Thanks so much. And our SBC Volunteer of the Year Award John Keenan, who we need to give a huge hand to because he was largely instrumental in this entire event. Thank you, John. And now it is my very great pleasure to introduce you to our incredible, incredible mayor, John Engen.
Well, thank you very much, Genevieve, and what a lovely event this is. Hi, John. Pleasure to see you all and spend a little time with you on a beautiful Missoula afternoon. Just about everything is happening in Missoula today, and that's fantastic. And because I happen to believe that Missoula is the center of the universe, it makes nothing but sense to have Local Fest right here. So you've learned a lot about local. One of the other things that is a big part of your community is local government. And local government, along with our many partners throughout the community, make projects like Local Fest and the very park that we're standing in possible, folks. And it's your efforts at helping us sustain ourselves as a community that make this all work. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It turns out I got up here. I don't think I can get down. So I'll be here all evening if you have questions. And I do want to offer a hearty congratulations, and if you join me in doing so, our Sustainable Business of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, Clear Sky Climate Solutions and Keegan Eisenstadt, CEO. Keegan, come on up, brother. Keegan will now speechify for me.
My name is John Engen Jr., people. All right, Missoula, this is first annual Local Fest. It's celebrating the soul of Missoula. I wanted to say that it's been an awesome event. I hope it's the first annual, that we get to do this every year. The volunteers who put this on have been amazing. I've been witnessing lots of them. I just wanted to thank all of them. And that goes to all of you guys out here who've been running around in your shirts, your uniforms. I wanted to chat really fast about the fact that my company offset all the carbon emissions associated with this event. What does that mean exactly, right? Anybody know what a carbon footprint is? No? Nobody's listening? All right, excellent. Then I guess we're done. No. The Local Fest, with all local businesses and local products, we're trying in part to do our bit to become a little bit recession-proof, have our dollars spent in the community, have them recirculate in the community. Our work with respect to renewable power, our solar panels, our windmills, as well as some hydro activity. I don't know if you guys have been watching the kayakers, but they're cranking out lots of power over on the wave. The offsets that we provided for mitigating all the emissions associated with Local Fest come in part from ranchers in eastern Montana that are engaged in sustainable land management and high rotation ranching. We also have projects in Panama, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Texas. We're developing projects in the Solomon Islands, Peru, all over the place. The Green New Deal is here, it's local, and it's all of you who are supporting us doing this offset work. I guess lastly, I wanted to have a couple of quick questions about how indeed we're thinking at the city level about global warming or climate change. I know today, after a long winter, climate change may feel awesome, actually. To me it does. But I know in August it's not going to be so happy. I know the city's been involved in a number of activities. They just completed or in the final stages of completing their first assessment of the greenhouse gas footprint for Missoula. That's going to give us a data point from which to begin to think about what to do. And so our proactive local government hopefully is going to do something, right? We're going to do our best. Awesome. As the SBC Business of the Year, I would like to commit to all of you that if you come to our shop and want a greenhouse gas footprint for your house or your business, we'll do one for free. Just to let you know what your greenhouse gas emissions are and to start an educational process about what all of you and me can do about it. It's not a process that's impossible, and every individual can make a difference, right? We are essentially in this as a result of the emissions from all the human actions on the planet. And so Clear Sky Climate Solutions acts more or less as the garbage man of the atmosphere, right? We're all emitting, and we deal with it and process that waste. So we're happy and proud to be from Missoula, and we're excited to be working on renewable energy activities. Maybe we'll chat a little bit with Seth. Anybody have any questions?
All right, folks, enjoy the rest of this beautiful Missoula day. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you again next year for second annual Local Fest, yeah? All right.
Thought he was getting off that easy. So we got the mayor of Missoula here, and this is a great honor. Thank you so much for coming, John.
Happy to be here.
You know, I think the main thing what we'd like to just hear, I think everybody wants to hear, you know, like as far as sustainability goes, like what's a town like Missoula doing for sustainability?
Oh, well, we do a wide variety of things, and at the city level, we're just, as Keegan mentioned, we're just wrapping up our emissions inventory so that we can take some more active steps at hitting carbon neutrality for city operations. And one of the things that we've discovered is that through a number of relatively inexpensive measures, we can start turning back our emissions, and at the same time we can save taxpayers money. The folks at Sustainable Business Council will tell you over and over again about the notion of the triple bottom line. Folks get to work, we save money, we save the environment. Conservation is critical, and so we're making some significant inroads in conservation. The City of Missoula just received through the federal government's Recovery Act, a great piece of business, about $680,000 for energy conservation and efficiency work, and we're putting a program together surrounding that. So we hope to not only work within our facilities but without. Last year we did a program in cooperation with a number of partners called Green Blocks, and Green Blocks basically insulated and refitted 60 Missoula homes with energy efficient measures, and in effect we turned them green, and we're saving folks a bunch of money. We're also eliminating some of the need to build these new power plants that we hear more and more about, and again, everybody's happy about that, including the utilities. We just had a conversation last week with Northwestern Energy. We think next year we're going to expand Green Blocks. We'll be able to do a program that takes care of about 300 homes in the Garden City. And we're going to launch a program we call Green Biz. We're hoping to take a Missoula business block, preferably downtown where I live, and engage in conservation measures there. So businesses that are using old technology to heat and cool their places and to run their shops, we're hoping to give them a hand so that they're using less, saving more, and doing better. So again, that notion of the triple bottom line. We also hope to be able to do some grant work, reach out to folks who are doing the kind of work that you all are doing within the community to promote sustainability. And we'll know more about that as this energy efficiency block grant program develops. So, what else can I tell you?
That's great. Have you looked behind you here? You've probably seen this thing before, huh? This entire event right here is completely off the grid, powered by waste wood products. Is there any inspiring stories that the town of Missoula has got in the works that just people that have blown people's mind, that would blow people's minds like this thing has been all day today?
Well, I don't know if I have much mind-blowing activity. That's not really what we do, but we're always interested in learning more about technology and ways to do things better, and clearly that looks like a way to do things better. Yeah, I'll have to spend a little time with that. I just thought it was an RV, so I'm sorry.
This machine back here, for those of you who aren't in the know, creates 25 kilowatts of electricity, enough for 15 homes. Fantastic. With waste wood. It was created by the University of Montana. I'd like to say special thanks to the mayor for coming down and showing his support of the event.
My pleasure. Happy to be here.
And we have another guest, Mike Panisco, the co-chair of the UM Sustainability Committee. Wow, we got all kinds of good folks coming out of the woodworks to tell us what's going on. Yeah, come on up. All right, well, Mike, thanks so much for coming out. It's a big day on the university today.
Yes, it is.
Yes, the weather really worked for us here, didn't it? I mean, just all around, it's a big day in Missoula. It's probably one of the biggest of the year. You got graduation, there's so much stuff going on. But so, did you guys have a good year over there at the university?
We had a very good year.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's been happening this year. It's been a big year, and everybody here is really interested in, you know, what's happening in regard to sustainability. I mean, look at this thing that y'all have created. You must be so proud of this. I mean, this is one of the biggest case studies in the world. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you know, but we just formed the Office of Sustainability at the University of Montana. So, that's it. Testing. I'm not sure if everyone knows this, but this year we just formed an Office of Sustainability at the University of Montana. We've had a sustainability committee for about 8 or 9 years working on different small projects, and so the enthusiasm of the university and students and faculty and staff has grown such that now we're actually going to be starting to do something. A little bit more detail than what we've been doing in the past.
That's great, and I mean, what specifically is the university doing in regard to climate change?
First of all, last year was the first year we finished our greenhouse gas inventory, which is a process to, the fellow that was in here before talking about the footprint, what do we produce on campus for transportation, what's generated on campus through our heating plant, and what's generated off campus through the purchase of natural gas and electricity. So we've identified how much we have. Now we're going to be this fall, through the Office of Sustainability, we're going to be developing a climate action plan as to how to reduce that eventually to zero.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard some really crazy talk on the street. Actually, this gasification thing, I mean, you guys are just way ahead of it with that. I was reading the other day that another college over in Middlebury, Vermont, built a massive one of these things on campus, and it actually accounts for 30% of the greenhouse gases, 30% of the entire energy used on the campus, just with waste wood chips. Yeah. So, I mean, any other inspiring ideas flowing around?
Well, as the mayor pointed out, the university also is getting some money from the stimulus package, and we're going to be going through a lot of buildings and making them more energy efficient than what they currently are. So that's the first thing we're going to be doing. Next week we have if you kind of look at it as a multi-thread, where you really want the educational component, you want the actual doing something, you know, the physical aspect. So we want to affect students when they graduate, that they actually go out and make good decisions in the future. So the educational component. And finally, just the atmosphere like this where you know, people just start thinking about different ways of how they're using energy or something that involves the production of carbon.
Well, that's great. I mean, this is just such a treat to have both of you here today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just...
Hi, Mom!
Have a good day.
All right, everybody, get out there and continue enjoying that sunshine. This was Mayor John Engen and Professor Mike Panisco, the co-chair of the UM Sustainability Committee. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot for you guys to come out.